my beautiful people. Now welcome again to my channel. I know say una dey wonder where this babe goes since all these days. Make una no vex, make una no vex. I had to do a whole lot of traveling, and then it was time to make preparations for my mom's 60th birthday, and it was a success. I have to say this, it was a success. And so feel free to drop your comments in the comment section wishing my mom a happy birthday. Okay, it feels really good to be behind the camera again. I'm really happy. It's a privilege and I don't take it for granted. So thank you again for tuning in. I really appreciate it. So in my absence, of course, I've still been on the social space, even if I couldn't make videos. Okay, and I've seen a whole lot of things and things happening in the Christian space, you know, Nigerian gospel space. And lots of people have been asking my opinion on the wedding of popular musician and popular gospel singer Mercy Chinwo. You know, how a wedding went down, because I mean that wedding was one of the weddings that really broke the internet. You know, given that herself and her husband are both you know, popular people, for lack of a better word. It was a wedding that's, you know, pulled a great amount of fuss in the entire industry in Nigeria as a whole, you know, and people were like, okay, given the fact that she's a gospel artist and her husband is a pastor, I mean, was their wedding not too flamboyant and too lavish? You know, and they've been saying a whole lot of things. People have been asking me personally that, okay, what do you think? Do you think this is necessary? Do you think they could have just done a small thing, you know, given that they are Christian ambassadors, as it were, because of course their lives are like a mirror to lots of people, and seeing them do stuff like that, like, okay, could that mean that it is allowed to be lavish, you know, and lots of things. I want you all to know that, first of all, these people are human beings. That's the first thing. They are human beings, yeah? So they are also excited about some of the things every human being is excited about. They're excited about life, you know, and when there is something to celebrate, we should allow them celebrate, you know, because we're a Christian doesn't mean that if you are someone who loves to dance, for instance, you know, you should no longer dance. Do you understand what I'm saying? And now, what kind of dance do you now dance as a Christian? Now, for someone who loves to dance, you really do not care what dance it is, if it's from the worldly parlance or anything. In fact, dancing as a whole is something that is done for so many reasons. You know, some people dance to just exercise. Some people just don't like to do exercise per se, but they love to dance. So dancing for them is like an exercise. So would you say because someone is now born again, the person shouldn't dance, you know, in the sense of it being an exercise? You know, that would be wrong. That would be an error, you know. So everybody has the reasons why they do different things, and we have so many trends. The fact that we are Christians doesn't mean we are blind to trends, you know. So if there are some dance moves that you are someone who just takes interest in dancing, you know, you might want to inculcate such dance moves, you know. That doesn't make you less or more of a Christian. I think most people who even overthink all these things are people who don't even go to church. They are not people who are even Christians per se. They're just people who are just on the sidelines looking for people to just criticize, and they're just like, okay, once they see any gospel person or any Christian person doing something, you know, something they feel in their own heads that a Christian shouldn't be doing this. So I mean, by whose standard? Who are you? Is it by your standard? Should like let God be the judge of everybody, okay? And from what I know about the God I serve, he sees the heart. He knows the reason why you are doing this. So if you are dancing, for instance, buga, you know this, they do like something like that. Now, if you are doing that kind of dance step and you are using it to dance to God, you're not even mindful of the fact that it is something from a worldly balance. You're just dancing to God, you know, in any way, any dance that just comes into your head, you just dance it. God, that is what God is looking at. He's not looking at where the dance emanated from. All of those things are just man-made ideologies, man-made psychology, you know, and we shouldn't dwell on it much. As for the lavish spending, and who even says she was even the one who spent her money? For someone who is a popular person, you see people giving, donating, doing all things, all sorts. I mean, she must have blessed people in time past, and these people are coming back to say thank you. And someone can just gift her a gown, another person gives the cake that you all see to be a gigantic cake. And money fee not even there inside, and all of these things come together and see, and we think at home that she spent so much money. She might not have even spent anything on her wedding. Because Nigerians are fond of this thing. When they see that helping you has become popular, everybody wants to do the same. Like once you're a popular person, everybody just wants to give you something, just so that it can be said, so that you can tag them and say, oh, I got my dress from this person, and that is more popularity for them, So we should look at it from all these angles before judging, okay? So I think that's all I want to say today, and more videos to come. Please stick around, subscribe to my channel, and also hit the post notification bell for when I post new videos. Thank you so much. Bye.